A lot of people think health is just about the physical. Health is about everything. The physical, the spiritual, the mental, and almost a lot of things directly tie into the spiritual, right? They directly are correlated with the spiritual. I've seen a lot of people that have the right diet, have the right supplements, but I'm looking at them and I'm like, you know what? This person doesn't seem like they might be socially healthy. This person might seem like they have bad relationships with people, right? I'm definitely been guilty of that in the past where I was like obsessed with health, but I was trying to compensate for my other flaws, not having the good relationships with people, where people might perceive me a certain way. And it's like, okay, after you get the diet and supplements figured out, and you realize you don't need to get super obsessive with the stuff to improve your health. What you should really focus on is the spiritual, because the spiritual directly affects the physical. The mental directly affects the physical, right? I used to be that guy with a negative mindset all the time, and it was affecting my physical health. It was affecting my opportunities. It was affecting my relationships with people. It was putting my life in a spiral, in a direction I did not want to go in, right? That's when my mental health was bad. When my spiritual health was bad and I wasn't on the right path, I wasn't growing. Yeah, my physical health was kind of deteriorating, and I was like, I'm not sure what I'm doing this for. I feel lost, I feel insecure. I'm not sure who I am. Not sure who, I know who it says in my birth certificate, but I'm not sure exactly who I am. Now I'm pretty sure I know who I am. And I'm becoming happier with my life as time goes on because I've faced the music. I've looked at the man in the mirror and I'm starting to understand who he is at its core. And I'm not about, I need to get super obsessive with the health that I'm buying, with all the stuff that I'm buying for my health. I realize it's big picture. I realize health is not just about one thing, the physical. I realize this is kind of a battle. This is kind of a war, or not even necessarily a war. This is something that a lot of people are beating around the bush of. I need to face the music. I need to look at the man in the mirror. I need to grow spiritually stronger, mentally stronger, and downstream as I learn the truth, as I grow spiritually, as I begin to build better relationships with people in the world, I begin to improve my health downstream. Know what I mean?